I am the evil monster. I will destroy you.
Hello again, my flock-tastic flock. I come to you today with a clean-shaven face, unlike yesterday when I was all stubbly-wubbly. I didn't shave yesterday because I ran out of razor blades, so I went out yesterday to buy razor blades, ended up buying a brand new razor. I mean, not that I'm bragging. It was only like a $9 purchase. I ended up getting a Gillette Fusion something or other. Really nice razor, actually. Yeah, and I don't get any money from Gillette Fusion Whatchamacallit razor people. I'm just telling you, I really enjoyed that razor. I mean, to begin with, it's really cool looking. You know, it's got this really metallic blue color to it. The design of the razor itself looks like it's got this space-age looking frame with anodized aluminum and silver things and different accents and little pieces of rubber. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful razor. I love it. I love it. An interesting thing, you flip it over, it's got about 36 razor blades in there, I think. You know, you watch old cowboy movies, you see they got that single razor blade. It's the, you know, it's a straight razor. And they flip it, strap it on that leather strop thing back and forth, which I got no idea what that is. I don't understand that at all. To me, if you take a piece of metal and you rub it against a piece of leather, and the leather actually does something to the metal, then either that metal is too soft, or you're using rhinoceros leather. I don't know what that does. So anyway, we started out with that single razor and it just kind of hacked the hair off your face. And we stuck with that technology for about 150, 200 years, until several years ago when I was probably like in my 30s or something, they came out with that double blade, two-bladed razor, I forget what it was called. And then they lasted, I don't know, a few years, and then we got a three-bladed razor. I used to be an engineer. You'd work for a company, then you'd see engineers quit, and they'd go to another company. Then they, you know, they'd quit that company, they go to another one, and they'd kind of make the circuit. You know, looking for better jobs, better money, better benefits, better other stuff, better other job stuff, better job. And so I figured there must have been this one engineer working in the razor blade industry. He was the one more blade guy. Maybe worked for the original Gillette safety razor company, you know, with that double-edged razor blade. And then you would spin that little thing and the doors on top would open, you know, like Bombay doors. Like a landing pad in a Star Wars movie. Right? You know, you remember those kind of, it was the old standard razor. It was called the safety razor. It uses an old standard razor blade. The ones that all those razor blade slots in airplanes were made for. And then some guy, you know, probably this guy, razor blade engineer guy, probably said, hey, let's put one more blade on it. And a double-bladed razor was invented. And then he sat around, it was like 4, 5, 6 years, didn't ever have another idea. That was his idea. That's all he's got. So he quit, went to another company. He said, hey, let's add one more blade. Three-blade razor was born. I think this Gillette Fusion Whatchamacallit razor thing that I bought yesterday, I think actually has 5 blades. I mean, I don't know why you need 5 blades. You know, it'd be like watching some groundskeepers at a golf course. One guy mows right down the center of the fairway, then another guy follows right behind him in the same track, mowing behind him, then there's a third guy behind him mowing away, and a fourth guy in the same tracks mowing behind him, and you got 5 guys mowing in the same track. Seems like I don't care if you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. It's not going to be any shorter than just with the one guy. And I think if you got 5 razors dragging across your face, it's like having 5 groundskeepers dragging across your face. Only it doesn't leave footprints and cigarette butts. You know, because some of those ground screw guys smoke. So I'm not so sure about the 5-blade philosophy versus the 4 versus the 3. It just seems like we're just falling for it. But you know what? This was just so cool a razor. I had to have it. I love it. I love it. It was only like $9 and something, and it came with an extra blade. And that's the old Gillette business model too. You know, the actual razor itself costs hardly anything, and then they charge you scads and bundles and gobs and tons and piles and wheelbarrows full of money to get the refills. You can get a refill of 5 razor blades for this thing is like $750. You know, have to take out that razor blade mortgage to get refills for it. And that's where they make their money, only in America. Where have I heard that before? So till next time, please keep all hands and razor blades inside the ride till it comes to a complete stop.